What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fake Grand Order絶対魔獣戦線バビロニア, or you could call it Fake Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia on episode 10. Dang, dude, we're about to get hit. We're gonna be hitting episode 11 next week, huh? Oh. Anyways, this episode right here, a lot of comedic scenes. I won't deny that, but we get to introduction of a new character. Those of you guys who are anime onlys, you guys will be surprised at what that one's capable of. Not to mention, ha. Man, I wish I watched this with an audience, man. A big audience too, if anything. Anything else? Let's just get this started. Okay. Let's go. We have to it that Ishtar comes along to be part of that alliance whatsoever, or should I say help out her master in other cases that she has a contract with. But we see to it that Gilgamesh makes some mocking comments, and of course also talks about getting the next weapon that would possibly defeat Gorgon or kill her in simpler terms. But apparently that weapon is in the freaking Eridu or whatever that place is called. But we see to it before they could get into any discussion further, especially talking about someone called Quetzalcoatl or Quetzalcoatl. However you pronounce her name, Quetzalcoatl. Oh my gosh, I really have this nasty accent. We have to it that she destroys the gate. She actually invaded Uruk and ends up fighting 100 men. And before she could get into any other types of fighting, especially with Ishtar and Mash and Fujimaru Ritsuka and Merlin Ishtar. Did I say her name? Yeah, I hope I did. I don't know. Okay. Short-term memory loss. Forgive me. Anyways, we have to it that these guys were spared from Quetzalcoatl's smiling and menacing of I'm gonna kill you kind of spree. Because she only fights 100 men a day and she'll be back the next day to kill another 100 men. And we see to it that Jaguar Man in a comedic scene takes the bodies and says, you know what, I gotta take these people with me. You guys have fun with these people right here. And it's her Jaguar Man, or should I say Wolf Man, whatever they are. And they end up having to say, we gotta find a way how to take on Quetzalcoatl. Because if she keeps doing this the next day, and the next day, Uruk will be in trouble overall. Yeah, they will be in trouble if Quetzalcoatl comes back the next day. Funny reference, right? Can never forget that quote. But we see to it that Dr. Romani says, okay, here's what I suggest. We make an infiltration plan. Which apparently could be a little suicidal because she's a goddess, and we have to that Ishtar gives out the details to Fujimaru Ritsuka because she's the apex of good, which is later on she tells Ritsuka at nighttime, of course, that she is the apex of good, so nothing of goodness could harm her. So you gotta do some kind of evil to do any damage against her. So overall, in other words, you do any goodness in people or anything good or nothing that's evil or anything else altogether. Unless you're evil, you can only do any damage to her. Otherwise, you're better off running off, getting out of here or run. Although, it's still looking like a crazy suicide mission, the way how I'm looking at it, because the information given here about Quetzalcoatl, man, dude, you gotta be evil enough to actually do damage against her. And even if you did do damage, you gotta be at least at her level to take her on. But there's another plan involved, which I'm sorry for being a little disorganized. If they destroy some kind of source of her power, she will lose all of her divinity and she will be vulnerable. Yeah, I know it sounds a little confusing, right? Forgive me on that. But yeah, that's how it's gonna work. And of course, we see Jaguar Man almost towards the end of the episode making some comedic scenes saying, oh, you came back to my forest. I'm here to chomp on you. Except they ignored her throughout most of the time, which is really hilarious. And she was about to fight, but Ishtar just shot her, one shots her, and then she decides to join Fujimaru Ritsuka after he makes a compliment by saying, Oh man, your eyes like that of a gaze is so beautiful. Your fur and skin's like that of a demonic boar or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, I don't have that kind of talking in my heart. I'll say this overall. I'll just say, hey, you look cute, and don't you think you want to like come with me instead? I mean, like, might be dangerous and may get you into situations to get yourself killed, but why not join me? I know what I did was just cringe. I'm always cringe anyway in my videos anyway. Okay, enough of me being off topic. We have to it that she decided to join Fujimari Ritsuka, and you know the men that look like they got killed by Quetzalcoatl? Yeah, they are not dead at all. Instead, they are sacrifices. Well, not entirely sacrifices, but they are backups for her army to come. Which apparently, Jaguar Man says they're sacrifices, but they're just men to back her up in her army. But unfortunately, they can't leave, and we have to it that Fujimari Ritsuka has an idea of a plan to try to talk to her, but that's not going to work. But apparently, Fujimari Ritsuka knows that, but he's going to go with the flow anyway and see what's up. So yeah, that's it for the episode, and the episode ends up where Fujimari Ritsuka, along with Ishtar, Jaguar Man, Merlin, Mash, and Fu-san will get ready to like face on Quetzalcoatl. So yeah, they're about to enter one hell of a fight with her, knowing that she's going to be a very terrifying opponent. And judging by her moves in combat alone, it looks like to me she specializes greatly in hand-to-hand combat. So best be prepared. So until then, peeps, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alphazito. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot! Chaldea forever!